1. Muscat, the timeless coastal capital. Muscat is a city where ancient Arabian heritage blends gracefully with the calm, coastal elegance. The city stretches along the Gulf of Oman, framed by rugged brown mountains that rise like stone guardians behind whitewashed buildings and mosques. Walking through Muscat feels like stepping into a living museum. You can explore the majestic Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque, its prayer hall shimmering with the glow of chandeliers and intricate marble inlays, or stroll along the Mutter Corniche, where fishing boats sway gently in the harbor, and the aroma of frankincense drifts from traditional cafes. The Mutter Souk is a labyrinth of spice, stalls, silver jewelry shops, woven kanyars, and antique merchants whose family trade goes back generations. Muscat also has a serene coastline, with small bays, cliff-lined beaches, and calm turquoise waters ideal for swimming, snorkeling, and spotting dolphins. Above the old town, the forts of Al Jalali and Al Marani stand proudly, reminding visitors of Oman's seafaring legacy and its centuries of strategic significance. Muscat is peaceful, elegant, and authentic, a capital that preserves tradition without the noise of modern excess. 2. Nizwa, the historic heart of the interior. Nizwa was once the capital of Oman and remains the spiritual and cultural heart of the country. The city is dominated by the iconic Nizwa Fort, famous for its massive round tower, thick walls, and strategic design built to protect the region from invaders. Inside, the fort reveals exhibition rooms filled with ancient cannons, manuscripts, and displays on Omani daily life. At its base lies the Nizwa Souk, one of the most atmospheric markets in the country. Here, vendors sell fresh dates, traditional Omani halwa, pottery, goat wool textiles, spices, and the beautifully crafted silver jewelry that Nizwa is legendary for. Every Friday morning, the souk gathers shepherds, farmers, and traders for the livestock market, an unforgettable scene where goats, cattle, and sheep are auctioned in a lively circle. Beyond the city, palm-fringed oases and centuries-old foliage irrigation channels create a landscape dotted with mud-brick villages and ancient watchtowers. Nizwa is a gateway to the mountains, and the perfect place to understand Oman's tribal, agricultural, and architectural heritage. 3. Jebel Akhdar, the Green Mountain of Oman. Jebel Akhdar, part of the Al-Har Mountains, is nicknamed the Green Mountain for its terraced farms, fruit orchards, and cool climate, a refreshing contrast to Oman's desert landscapes. The journey up the mountain takes you through steep, dramatic cliffs and winding roads that reveal sweeping views of deep canyons and ancient villages carved into the rocky slopes. The region is famous for its cultivation of pomegranates, peaches, apricots, walnuts, and the legendary damask roses, which are harvested each spring to produce rose water. Hiking trails connect abandoned stone settlements, scenic viewpoints, and lush agricultural terraces maintained for centuries by foliage irrigation systems. The Sake Plateau at the top offers a serene atmosphere, luxurious mountain resorts, and panoramic views that stretch endlessly across the rugged terrain. The cool temperatures allow hiking year-round, making it one of the most pleasant high-altitude retreats in the Middle East. 4. Jebel Shams, the Grand Canyon of Arabia. Jebel Shams, the highest mountain in Oman, is home to one of the most dramatic landscapes in the Arabian Peninsula, the Grand Canyon of Arabia. Massive cliffs drop into deep chasms, creating a dizzying panorama of layered rock formations and rugged beauty. The highlight is the Balcony Walk, a cliffside trail that winds along the edge of the canyon to the abandoned village of Bani Khalid, where stone houses cling to impossible heights. The views are breathtaking, sheer vertical drops, streaks of mineral-rich stone, and the silence of high-altitude wilderness. The summit area is cool, often cold in winter, with star-filled skies that attract campers and astronomy lovers. Traditional weaving communities still live in the area, producing colorful rugs and textiles sold at roadside stalls. Jebel Shams is wild, raw, and unforgettable, a place that reveals Oman's geological grandeur. 5. Wahiba Sands, the endless golden desert. Wahiba Sands, also called Sharkia Sands, is a vast sea of golden dunes stretching for hundreds of kilometers, shaped constantly by the wind into ridges, valleys, and sweeping sand waves. The desert glows with colors that shift from bright gold to deep orange as the sun moves across the sky. Staying in a Bedouin-style camp is one of the most immersive experiences in Oman. You can enjoy traditional meals, camel rides, and storytelling around a campfire beneath a meteor-filled desert sky. Crossing the dunes by 4x4 is an adventure in itself, offering thrilling ascents and soft descents through untouched sand landscapes. Despite its harsh beauty, the desert is rich with life, gazelles, desert foxes, and unique plant species adapted to the extreme climate. The region is also home to Bedouin families, who have preserved their nomadic heritage, offering visitors a genuine glimpse into desert culture. Wahiba Sands is serene, spiritual, and magnificent. 6. Salalah, the tropical jewel of the south. Salalah, in the Dhofar region, feels like a world apart from the rest of Oman. During the Kharif monsoon, June to September, the landscape transforms into lush green hills, mist-covered valleys, waterfalls, and fields dotted with grazing camels. The air becomes cool and rainy, an extraordinary contrast to the Middle Eastern summer. Outside the monsoon season, Salalah remains a paradise of white sand beaches, turquoise waters, coconut groves, banana plantations, and frankincense trees that have grown here for thousands of years. The ancient Al-Balid Archaeological Park reveals the remains of a port city that once dominated the global incense trade. The nearby mountains hide breathtaking spots like Wadi Darbat, with waterfalls, limestone caves, and emerald pools. Salalah's blend of tropical nature, desert traditions, and historical significance makes it one of the most unique destinations in Arabia. 7. Sur, the seafaring city of dhows. Sur is one of Oman's most charming coastal cities, famous for its long maritime history and traditional dhow-building shipyards. Wooden dhows, crafted today much like they were centuries ago, line the harbor, their polished hulls and elegant shapes reflecting Oman's seafaring heritage. The city's lighthouse stands watch over the bay, where fishing boats and sailboats drift calmly in the turquoise water. Sur's beaches are peaceful and wide, ideal for sunrise walks or picnics. Nearby lies Ras Al Jinz, part of a protected area known for its sea turtle nesting grounds, especially green turtles that come ashore to lay their eggs. Late-night guided tours allow visitors to observe these ancient creatures in complete silence under the moonlight. Sur is also a gateway to coastal wadis like Wadi Shab and Wadi Tiwi, where blue pools, waterfalls, and narrow canyon passages create cool, magical escapes from the heat. Sur is gentle, traditional, and filled with maritime charm. 8. Wadi Shab, Oman's most beautiful oasis canyon. Wadi Shab is one of the most stunning natural wonders in Oman, a canyon oasis of turquoise pools, palm groves, and dramatic cliffs. Getting there is an adventure. A short boat ride takes you to a trail that winds through the valley, passing clear water streams and lush vegetation fed year-round by natural springs. Eventually, the canyon narrows, opening into a series of pools, where visitors swim through crystal blue water between towering stone walls. At the end lies a secret cave with a waterfall inside, a surreal, hidden paradise accessible only by swimming through a narrow passage. Wadi Shab combines hiking, swimming, and nature immersion in one unforgettable experience. The contrast between the desert landscape above and the water-filled canyon below is remarkable, making it one of the most beloved attractions in Oman. 9. Wadi Bani Khalid, desert oasis with emerald pools. Wadi Bani Khalid is one of Oman's most accessible and visually striking wadis. Wide, open pools of emerald green water are surrounded by palm trees and smooth white rocks, creating a peaceful oasis perfect for swimming and relaxing. Pathways lead deeper into the wadi, revealing hidden caverns, narrow canyons, and small cascading waterfalls. The water stays cool throughout the year thanks to underground springs. Traditional villages lie along the edges of the valley, where foliage channels irrigate date plantations and gardens. The further you walk, the quieter the wadi becomes, amplifying the sound of flowing water and birds echoing between the cliffs. Many visitors find small secluded pools, where they can swim in near complete silence. The contrast between the deep desert outside and this lush blue sanctuary makes Wadi Bani Khalid feel almost unreal. As the sun moves across the sky, the color of the water shifts from bright emerald to deeper jade, creating a magical glow along the canyon floor. The mix of dramatic rock formations and peaceful freshwater pools makes each corner feel like a different hidden world. At sunset, golden light reflects off the white rocks, creating one of the most beautiful natural scenes in Oman. 10. Ras Al Jinz Turtle Reserve, a natural wonder of Oman. Ras Al Jinz is one of the world's most important turtle nesting sites, located at the easternmost point of the Arabian Peninsula. The beaches here host large populations of endangered green turtles that return every year to lay their eggs under the moonlit sky. Guided night tours allow visitors to watch these remarkable creatures dig nests, lay eggs, and slowly make their way back to the sea. At sunrise, tiny hatchlings can sometimes be seen racing toward the waves in their first moments of life. The reserve's protected status ensures minimal light and noise pollution, creating the perfect untouched environment for turtle conservation. Standing on the beach at night, with the sound of waves and the silhouette of nesting turtles. Feels like witnessing nature exactly as it was centuries ago. The surrounding cliffs and empty shoreline add an atmosphere of complete isolation and wonder. During the peak nesting season, dozens of turtles may appear in different parts of the beach, each performing the same ancient ritual passed down through millions of years. The guides explain the biology, behavior, and challenges these creatures face, making the experience not just magical but educational. The cool ocean breeze, star-filled sky, and rhythmic sound of the waves create a setting that feels deeply spiritual.